Yo, what's up, everybody? Real quick, I'm back on my trace the language, and then you'll see who you was colonized by, or your ancestors were colonized by. And prior to religion, all black people did was worship our ancestors, our mothers and our fathers, and our uncles and our aunts and stuff like that. Then Europeans came along with their religion. They came with their religion. The same thing they're doing in Harlem today. You see the missionaries. The missionaries come through the hood with them white shirts on and them black ties. They come to give you their religion. Religion is the epitome of white supremacy. I say that all the time. That's what like I said, we all speak European languages. I speak English. You got the Brazilians. They speak Portuguese. That's a European language. You got the Hispanics. They speak in Spanish. You know, you got the Dominicans and the Puerto Ricans. That's because they was colonized by the Spanish. And then you got the Haitians. They speak French. They was colonized by the French. They speak Creole, French Creole. All you gotta do is trace the language, and that's who you see you was colonized by, and that's why we got this. Even in South Africa, like they said, the white man came with the Bible and told us to close our eyes and pray. And when we opened our eyes, they had the land and we had the Bible. And them were some of the most religious people in the world. Them people in Africa, from what I've seen. That religion does absolutely nothing for black people. The only thing it does is keep black people separated. That's why I said in my poem, a good way to tell that you're driving through a bad neighborhood is when you see a lot of churches. Go to Gates Avenue in Brooklyn and see how many churches you see when you walk on Gates Avenue. Go to Lenox Avenue in Harlem and see. And in D.C., they used to have a lot of churches on Georgia Avenue. But when the neighborhood got gentrified, them people had to leave and them churches get closed down. And even uptown in Harlem, there was some guy that bought a church and turned it into a $4 million home. Man, all you gotta do is follow the religion. All you gotta do is follow the language. I speak English. English is the European language. You speak Spanish. That is a European language. He speaks French. That is a European language. And that's where the word race comes from. Because these European nations was racing around the world for wealth and resources. And the suffix ISM means let the prevailing conditions remain. The suffix, white on top, black on bottom. That's what that means. Racism. That suffix. And that's what it means. It was okay. The word originated when European nations was racing around the world for wealth and resources. Because Europe was poverty stricken and they needed a way to lift it out of this poverty. It's real simple, y'all.